just learning that the tariffs are affecting tomorrow's TikTok deadline. I want to bring in NBC News senior White House correspondent Gabe Gutierrez. President Trump is now going to take executive action to extend the deadline. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right, Chris. And look, the president is saying that this is tied to economic tariffs, although we can't be sure of that. But let me show you what he just posted on social media within the past few minutes. He's saying that his administration has been working hard to get a deal to save TikTok, which we knew there have been ongoing talks. But he is signing this executive order to keep TikTok up and running for an additional 75 days. So that's a 75-day reprieve. But further down on that social media post, you can see that he continues to work. He wants to continue to work with China. And then he brings in the issue of tariffs. He says China not happy with those reciprocal tariffs. And he says that this proves that tariffs are the most powerful economic tool, very important to our national security. So, Chris, this brings up a whole host of questions. You'll remember just as late as yesterday, just shortly before President Trump spoke to reporters on Air Force One, calling this all part of a negotiation when it came to tariffs. His administration had been saying that these tariffs were not a negotiation, that this was to realign global trade. But now you see the president trying to link a potential deal with TikTok to his tariff policy.
TikTok just got a 75-day extension. It is not going dark tomorrow. President Trump just posted this to his social media account, and I'm going to read it in full, and then we're going to talk about it on the other side. So my administration has been working very hard on a deal to save TikTok, and we have made tremendous progress. The deal requires more work to ensure all necessary approvals are signed, which is why I am signing an executive order to keep TikTok up and running for an additional 75 days. We hope to continue working in good faith with China, who I understand are not very happy about our reciprocal tariffs necessary for fair and balanced trade between China and USA. This proves that tariffs are the most powerful economic tool and very important to our national security. We do not want TikTok to go dark. We look forward to working with TikTok and China to close the deal. Thank you for your attention to this matter. So the president is saying he is going to sign another executive order today to extend his first executive order. 75 days from today will be June 18th. Now, Trump is suggesting a deal is still moving forward to keep TikTok alive in the United States, but as I've been reporting, it's not just up to the United States and what the United States wants. ByteDance, TikTok, and yes, China will also have to have a say in all of this, and so far, they haven't said anything. And it's important to understand that Trump is bringing up tariffs here. He has been floating all week that he could use the 34% tariff that he just slapped on China's imports into the United States as sort of a bargaining chip to get China to agree to some sort of divestment deal for TikTok. He said in that social media post that China is not happy about those tariffs. And yeah, you could say that. China didn't just sit back and take those 34% tariffs. This morning, China slapped the United States with reciprocal 34% tariffs on all U.S. goods going into their country. The bottom line here is TikTok is not going to go dark tomorrow, so that's the good news. But the bad news is the platform is still most definitely not out of the woods yet. So let's see if Trump can somehow make a deal that satisfies not only the Protecting Americans from Foreign Adversary Controlled Applications Act, but also the U.S. politicians TikTok, ByteDance, and yes, China too.
Donald Trump on Friday said he is signing an executive order to keep TikTok running in the U.S. for another 75 days to give his administration more time to broker a deal to bring the social media platform under ownership. The order was announced as White House officials believed they were nearing a deal for the app's operation to become a U.S.-based company. But Beijing hits the brakes on the deal Thursday after Trump announced wide-ranging tariffs around the globe, including against China. ByteDance representatives called the White House to indicate that China would no longer approve the deal until we negotiate about trade and tariffs, said the person who spoke on the condition of the anonymity to discuss the sensitive details of the negotiations. So basically, this got held because Trump want to put all them damn tariffs out there. I can't believe it. Congress had mandated the platform be divested from China by January 19th are barred in the U.S. on national security grounds. Okay, but then we gave all our data to China anyway. But Trump moved unilaterally to extend the deadline to this weekend as he sought to negotiate an arrangement to keep it running. Trump has recently entertained an array of offers from U.S. businesses seeking to buy a share a popular social media site. On Friday, it became uncertain whether a tentative deal could be announced after the Chinese government's reversal of its position. TikTok's ability to send clear signals about the nature of the agreement and had reached for fear for upsetting its negotiations with Chinese regulators. Okay, so JD Vance basically, I guess he was trying to make a deal with people. He so ByteDance would give American companies, but he called the plan 120 days closing period to finalize the paperwork. And the deal also had the approval of existing investors, but nothing happened. And whatever happened to Jeff Bezos buying TikTok? Whatever happened to that? Well, Trump administration are dumbasses. You should have never put the tariffs out. Then maybe. But no, you want to do the tariffs. Now look. Trump added, we look forward to working with TikTok in China to close the deal. A spokesperson for ByteDance confirmed in a statement that the company has been discussing a potential situation with the U.S. government, but noted that an argument has not been executed. There are key matters to be resolved, the spokesperson said. An agreement will be subject to approval under Chinese law. TikTok's headquarters is in Singapore and in Los Angeles, and it prioritizes user safety. And China's foreign ministry has said China's government has never and will not ask companies to collect or provide data, information, or intelligence held in foreign countries. So this extension marks the second time and has temporarily blocked the 2024 law that banned the popular social video app. After the deadline passed for ByteDance to divest, the law has passed with bipartisan support in Congress. It upheld unanimously by the Supreme Court, which said the ban was necessary for national security. I mean, this is all lies. But, you know, I don't think TikTok's going anywhere, you guys. Because why do they keep doing extension, and then there's no national security? I don't know, you guys. This is a mess. I'm glad people weren't falling for this. You know, people were like, I don't care. They're just playing on people's emotions. But people weren't really going for it. Can't sucker the American people anymore.
We have major breaking news. Donald Trump has signed an extension to the TikTok ban. TikTok will not go dark tomorrow. He signed a 75-day extension once again. In a new statement on his Truth Social, Donald Trump writes, quote, my administration has been working very hard on a deal to save TikTok, and we've made tremendous progress. The deal requires more work to ensure all necessary approvals are signed, which is why I'm signing an executive order to keep TikTok up and running for an additional 75 days. We hope to continue working in good faith with China, who I understand are not very happy about our tariffs. This proves that tariffs are a powerful economic tool and very important to our national security. We do not want TikTok to go dark. We look forward to working with TikTok and China to close the deal. That means we're going to be back here in about 3 months or so. So bear with me. But TikTok will not go dark tomorrow. It's going to stay the same. Good news. TikTok's around. So follow me on here, but also follow me on my other social platforms, Substack, Instagram, YouTube, all linked in my bio for more news. More to come.
We got an official update, what we expected. Trump is going to be signing an executive order in order to extend the TikTok ban another 75 days. Here is the post that he made on his social media app, Truth Social. My administration has been working very hard on a deal to save TikTok, and we have made tremendous progress. Also, by the way, I'm at an Indian wedding, and we're in between the two events, but I wanted to tell you guys this. He has stated that he's talking to multiple buyers, and it appears that they are narrowing down a deal with multiple investors. There's also talks about leasing the algorithm rather than buying the algorithm, because China put the algorithm on a no export list, and that is sort of how they're going to try to get around us still having TikTok and the TikTok algorithm without technically owning it. However, in order for this deal to happen, whatever deal it might be, there are several people that have to obviously approve the deal. The only one that we're really hearing from is Trump and the Trump administration. We have not heard from TikTok or China on what they're thinking. The last thing we really heard from China is that they are willing to be flexible. That was quite a while ago. And they are obviously, as he talks about in here, they are not happy with the tariffs. However, President Trump did say that he would be willing to be flexible with the tariffs, maybe give some incentive in order to sell TikTok because the United States has great interest in it. The next deadline is going to be June 18th, June 19th, depending on how you see it, essentially like the midnight of June 18th. But we also knew that this deal was going to take a lot more time than was even allowed in the 75 days. My hopes are that they are finalizing the details of the deal now, and then this next 75 days is paperwork and legal. There is still a bill in Congress that is not getting passed and not really getting pushed, and honestly kind of on the back burner, about just completely getting rid of the ban that was proposed by Ro Khanna. There is some talks there about bringing it back to Congress, but there doesn't seem to be a lot of headway. Not that there couldn't be, because now we have even more time to make that argument, but there doesn't seem to be any movement there right now. So for now, we can rest easy. We're gonna have TikTok tomorrow. We're not gonna have a blackout. We're not going to see really anything change, at least for the next 75 days. And as I've been hopeful that we're gonna have TikTok the entire time. And so far, I'm liking the whispers about the deal, especially the idea of maintaining the algorithm of TikTok and not changing the user experience very much. So I hope that was some good news for your Friday.
If you're worried about the TikTok ban happening tomorrow, just saw this when I was about to leave the house. Came back in here to do it. Breaking news, I guess it's not even happening tomorrow. It just got moved back another 75 days, which is good, but like, why does the government have to be so dysfunctional? Like, maybe just don't ban it and stop pushing it back. It's not a national security threat. Again, this ban was pushed by AIPAC and the ADL. Don't believe me, there's leaked audio of one of their executives saying that they want to ban it because of the pro-Palestinian content on this app. So yeah, anyways, that's a whole other thing. But yeah, the ban got delayed another 75 days. So enjoy it.
This is exactly why I say never worry and trust God. Everybody, oh my God, TikTok shutting down again on April 5th. April 5th, shutting down again April 5th. Look at Amazon, ready to buy it. Now that's what I'm talking about. Period. Y'all probably like, damn, why you got this name tag? I'm at an orientation. Oh Lord, I'm ready to go, and I'm here till 3 o'clock. Like, what the fuck? This bitch is talking. Let me stop cussing, because they said, oh, talk about social media gotta be private, bitch. Please, I am a social media figure. My shit not going private. Sorry, try again. Y'all should have been said that in the requirements. It wasn't there. I'm not doing it. But anyway, y'all have a good, happy Wednesday. I look good today. Like, damn. I might want to go out. No, I'm just playing. What else? I had something to tell y'all, but I totally forgot. But anyway, so TikTok's not shutting down. I don't care what nobody say. They need to focus on them immigrants instead of TikTok. Thank you.
Okay, y'all, so I see y'all commenting on that video still with me talking about them taking TikTok. First off, ignore my hair. I'm braiding it up right now. So we're going to get this done. I got a few more braids to do. But what was I going to say? They're not finna take TikTok yet. Again, they just extended it for 75 days, which is about 3 months. Damn near 3 months. So y'all can stop commenting under that video now. And when I'm done with my hair, my friend finna come over. So, like, if y'all want us to live stream, comment down below and put live stream. Now, what I'm trying to do is figure out a reason to continue this video to make it 1 minute, because I don't post anything for nothing. I mean, I do it for entertainment, but not on TikTok. I post for entertainment 2 20-second videos on Instagram because I don't get paid over there. But here we need a minute, so let's think. Who can I talk about? I'm done talking about the Orange Man, because every time I talk about him, my brain start hurting for some reason. I start thinking, and I'm starting to put in my head that I'm finna move to Thailand, China, somewhere, and I just ain't got time for that right now. Let's think. Okay, if it's not a minute, just fuck it.
TikTok will not be going dark for at least 75 more days. Trump has extended the TikTok ban by another 75 days. And he issued a statement saying, "My administration has been working very hard on a deal to save TikTok, and we have made tremendous progress. The deal requires more work to ensure all necessary approvals are signed, which is why I am signing an executive order to keep TikTok up and running for an additional 75 days. We hope to continue working in good faith with China." ByteDance has been in discussion with the U.S. government, adding that any agreement will be subject to approval under Chinese law. They said an agreement has not been executed. There are key matters to be resolved. And before Trump's decision today, ByteDance faced an April 5th deadline, so it was supposed to go dark like today at midnight. I feel like at this rate, it's going to be like 75 more days, then we're going to have 75 more days. Like, just figure it out, guys. Or actually, just like leave TikTok alone. It's been doing fine on its own. They're so worried about our security. Funny thing is, like, TikTok is my safe place. So I feel just safe with my security here. But hey, I mean, I'll take it. As long as it's not shutting down. For now.